Yeah, I've just taken a second short trade. I was in a short trade from here at what was it? 26.94.2. It's just hit my take profit. I'm just re-entered here. I've just re-entered it 126.85 because now price is broken down through this level, came back and tested here. I can see price dropping lower. That I was in short here. That I can see price coming back down in testing this area, because I was in a long trade here last night, in a short trade rather, and got taken out at got my stop hit because I mean, I saw price doing a bearish engulfing here, and I was anticipating price dropping back into this level last night, but it didn't. It carried on up, and it's been reacting around the 127 area. So now, like I said, I'm anticipating price coming down and maybe retesting this area before, because that's the, where are we, the half number is about here. We've been around the whole number at the top of 127, and we got down to the 126 area yesterday, and it's been interesting because the only way I can see this is by actually going to a longer time frame, and we can see price is reacting. Well, it was reacting around the 2620, 2610 area since, what was this, the 21st of December. I can remember I was trading live on that day. If we go to that on the 15-minute, that was in here. I took a long trade out of here. We're at 2620, 2610 area. And I can remember saying at the time that, you know, price was building a position between 2620 and the 2600 area. And this is the 21st of December. If we look at that on the 1 hour, there's the 21st of December. We can see price has been reacting off of that price. That was the 2nd of January, the 3rd of January, the 5th of January, and yesterday price came down to the 126 area, took out any liquidity that might have been sitting under these levels, and off price went. So what have we got happening now? So like I said, I think yesterday price was going down, There's the 126.20 area. 26.10 was more or less as low as it's been since the 21st of December. Price came down 126 just below, picked up liquidity here. Any stops that were activated, whatever, price reacted off of this point. This was 7 a.m. UK yesterday when there was UK red news came out, pushed price up, and now I'll be surprised if price comes back and fills this in again if it's going up. But you know, I can anticipate price maybe coming back to the half number to reload with more buy orders from here before, you know, if it's going to, before it can get above the 2700 area, because you can see how this is being protected. Today there was a lot of protection going on around that level. Yeah, of course, what I need now is price to continue making new lows. But you can see this morning price was holding around the 12700 area. You know, there's a lot of buying going on here. Price just spiked above. I very much doubt whether, you know, price is probably going to have to drop lower to pick up extra buy orders before it's going to be able to push through the 12700 area. You know, I might be wrong. But that's what I'm sort of anticipating. So you see we had two bullish 15-minute candles off of this area. You can see the inefficiencies as price moved out of here. Price has been reacting off of this level, and it's the 80 number. It'll be nice now to see price reacting again and going bearish. Right, so I need price to pick up now. see, you know, price hasn't been able to make any higher highs, and we have been making lower lows. So we'll wait and see. Price might have to get up into this area before it picks up enough bearish activity to push it lower. Again, you see when you see this bearish candle here, the bullish reaction out of it, then we get price passing through it, bearish. Quite often then price will come back into like these lows and react off of here. So that's, you know, the sort of thing I was anticipating. You see price reacting, see price was going up, price coming down. That's what I'm anticipating. But if, you know, if price can't react here, it might have to go a bit higher. It might have to come up to this level and pick up some more bearish activity. We'll see how high price has to go and to see if it can pick up, you know, another area of sell orders. Hopefully they're going to kick in. I've been reading a book by Tom Haugaard, Trader Tom, on YouTube, Danish guy. I've been reading his book, The Best Loser Wins, and it's a very good book for anybody interested in reading it. It helps with, you know, the psychological side of trading, which, you know, for a lot of people is a major hurdle. You know, it's like when you enter a trade, you've got to accept that your trade, you know, has a possibility of losing. And you know, he says, well, if when you enter a trade, you expect your stop to be hit, it puts you in a far better psychological space, because you know you're almost expecting the loss. That if you get a win, it's a added bonus. You know, it's just a matter of having a positive outlook on it, and you know you've got to trade within. You know, you've got to trade within an area that you're comfortable with. If you're losing too much money and you're, you know, you're terrified of your stop being hit because you're going to be losing so much money, then it's obvious that you're trading at too high a level. You've got to trade at something that you're comfortable with. And I mean, I certainly don't go anywhere. The maximum I'll trade with is risking 1% of my account, and that's maximum. Usually it's 0.5%, even 0.25%. Because, you know, you never know when a run of losers are going to come along. Because I've got about I don't know, 66-70% hit rate. And even with that kind of hit rate, you can still expect 5, 6, 7 losers in a row. So if you're trading at 2% of your account and you have 7 losers in a row, that's 14% of your account gone. That I would rather have steady wins, you know, and just a small percentage return every time to counteract, because, you know, those losing runs are going to happen. There's nothing, you know, that's statistics. So I'd rather take, you know, small and steady wins, and then even smaller and less steady losses. But when Tom Howgard is trading, I mean, he's trading at, I think it's up to £3,000 a pip. And, you know, he can win £100,000 in one trading session, and at the same time lose £100,000. That, I mean, what he's doing, you've got to have, you've got to be extremely strong mentally to be able to do that. I mean, you know, he's got to have got a massive account to be able to do it as well. I mean, I'm only trading with a very small trading account. I'm just I'm doing this as practice for when I have more time to trade and I'm not working. So, you know, then you know, if I can make a profit with a small account, trading like I do, you know, usually first thing in the morning around you know, around Frankfurt opening, and I'm finished before London opens, and then trading after sort of 3:30, 4 o'clock UK time in the afternoon. That if I can make a profit trading in at those times, if I've got the whole day to trade, in theory I should be able to do better than that. So like I said, I'm just looking at what I'm trading now as a learning exercise. And, you know, when I have more time to spend trading, then I'll gradually increase my trading account. You know, and as my confidence grows, the account will grow. You know, I'll keep adding more money to it. Because actually this area here hasn't been retested. But we'll see, I don't know. The price is certainly slowing down. That's what yeah, 1:30 before we get red news UK time. So it's only 1:30 today. I've got to remember tomorrow at 7 a.m. UK time. There's red news on the pound. So 1:30, we're 3 and 1:30. Yeah, we're 3 hours away yet from that red news. So it could be a slow progress, because again we're at the 80 level. See how price reacted off the 80 level and went up. Now it won't surprise me to see price acting the other way around the 80 area before it can drop further. Because I've said it, in previous videos, that institutions like to use the big round numbers, the half numbers, 80 and 20, to place orders, to build positions. Now, I don't know, is there an algorithm running all of this? Probably is. But there's got to be some human intervention somewhere, stuff that's moving these markets. There's people, moving money around. Central banks and, big businesses, corporations in the US trying to do transactions with companies in the UK. They've got to change, dollars into pounds, pounds into dollars, etc., etc. So I mean, if you've got a bank and it's doing a transaction for a big corporation in America, you want to turn dollars into pounds. I mean, this is what I've read. I mean, I don't know if it's correct or not, but the corporation will say to the bank, we want that money exchanged, let's say around the 2680 area. So it depends, how much money they've got to transact around the 2680, 2700, 2680, 2650 area. So then that bank will, try and build positions around these numbers. So, in theory, it could take months for orders to get filled. That's my thinking anyway. I mean, I might be completely wrong. To be honest with you, it doesn't really bother me, it doesn't really affect me what makes the price do what it does. As long as, the main thing I'm looking at is structure. Like, if we put this on 1 minute, on one chart, there, price was going up here, obviously, and then price, this was a zone that I was interested in. This was yesterday's high, or what high was it? Let's have a look. This was actually yesterday's high in here, and it was the point that price reacted to from Tuesday in here. Price reacted there yesterday, and it's reacting again. It's the 2700 round number. So we can see price spiked up through there this morning. 1 minute candle spiked up, and then price started to work back through. And you see, by the time price got here, it had broken through a structure point and was being held at the 2700 number. I mean, if because I'm only off work today because I've been snowed off. You know, I can't go to work, so that's why I'm here trading. If I'd realised that here, I probably would have waited. I probably wouldn't have entered straight away here. You can see, I mean, this would have been a far better place to get into a trade, but I got in early. So I was just riding this, you know, seeing this 2700 area holding price. So I stayed in the short trade. And we can, and you can see then how then price started, the structure started building bearish. And now we're into a bearish structure. So now the next place I anticipate bullish structure to start building is when price gets down here. I mean, it might not get here before we get bullish structure, but in my daily trading frame, it's there from now, that low to that high to this midpoint. Like I say, price might not have to get back here. It might even start building again around here. You know, I don't know. But, you know, if price came down here and I started to see price build bullish reaction off of here, for me, that is the perfect place to start looking to go long. Up here this morning when price was breaking through this high, this wasn't the place to look to go long. Price still hasn't broken this low, which is a bit concerning when you're short. So this is all happening again around the 80 number. It's like I said, what was happening here could be happening in reverse here. We'll see price building to the downside. But you know, nobody knows these things for a fact. But you can only go on past experience. And it certainly wouldn't be the first time that I would see price doing that and then starting to build the other way here. See, there's inefficient price action in here. This hasn't been filled. Now what I was anticipating was, you know, price coming up and using this low here to start going down from. But if price hasn't got enough sell orders within this area, price might have to come up higher and pick up any selling that's in here still. And you know, if this doesn't hold price, this little area of balance here, and price gets through here, then you know, you'd be looking at price coming through, coming back into this area and then going up. I mean, that's basically all that's happened here, is price has come down through this level, gone up, and then I'm looking to sell again. The price, you know, the price just keeps doing the same things. See, now price is building a level here. Price built a level here, made a new low. Building a level here, and we still haven't had a new low yet. So from this point, basically, until we see price break this low, price could do anything. So you need price to turn over, and then drop and make a new low. And then it will return and use this underneath as support to build another level and drop lower again. But it depends, you know, where the orders are, as you can see. See the activity around here was where price was being held from dropping lower. See, now we're approaching all of this from the other way. See, once you get that price transitioning through a level, it will then, like I said, just use it for the other direction. Yeah, so now we'll see. What's this? Because we can see how many times price came back to this level and was still bouncing up this morning, look. And then gradually worked through there and bounced from here and up. But every time it bounced up, it was making lower highs. There wasn't so much reaction. But now, like I said, I've got to see the bearish reaction, a good bearish reaction to get through these lows. Otherwise, this is just going to go higher and take my stop out. So this is the thing with trading. I mean, quite often, you know, it pays to be patient and wait for price to come back into a higher level. But like I say, other times, you know, I'll enter here and price will just take off, and if I don't enter, price takes off and just goes straight to my target. That this is, you know, this is always the dilemma that we're in as traders. You know, do we get sucked in early and you know, have price pull back on us or get in late and never take a trade. Yeah, it would be nice to see a bearish reaction now before this red line. Because we're getting inefficiencies, you know. Price is obviously having to climb higher to find more selling, and we're moving, you know, we're moving through levels here. Because price is moving inefficiently. It's not bumping into any selling yet. And you see, this is the origin of this bearish move. I've got to see, like I said, bearish reaction kick in before it gets to that point. We're up at the 90 level. So this is it. It's you'll see price building. I mean, some people say it's the 75 level. You know, the quarter numbers. That I forget. It was years ago that. I was looking into this, and what I was studying, they were talking the 80 and the 20 rather than the 75 and the 25. It's only 5 pips, but you can see that the 75 level is holding. But like I say, if price is going to drop now, you know, it's going to, like I said before, it can break through this level. It has to go higher, pick up more selling to get the momentum it needs to break down through these levels. And you know, all the buying that's in this level now is hopefully being absorbed. So go up, pick up the sell orders that are waiting up here, hopefully, and we'll see then price will come down quite quickly through this level. If it's going to. And you see it might have to come up, hit my stop before it starts to pick up orders. But like I said, I only like to trade with a small stop, 10 pip stop. Because, you know, now, you know, if my stop gets hit here, then, you know, and things start developing around here and price starts dropping, I can, you know, enter again. I can enter another short trade, or if price just continues, I can reevaluate and maybe look at going long. You know, if price transitions straight through here and breaks through, makes a new high, and transitions through all of this and then comes back into this area, this would be a good area then to look to go long. See now price is reacting bearish from the origins of this bearish push down. See, we've got a relative area of balance there, and then price broke out of it and shot off, made a new low. You see now price has come back to the origins of that move and there's a bearish reaction again. I don't know if it's going to be enough to push lower. Like I said, I might have to come back up into here, take my stop, and then start building to push lower. Because we can see this is where, you see, this is all the selling is emanated from around the 2700 area. Yeah, so we see price coming up into here, then that's going to be my stop getting hit. Yeah, it'd be nice to see a bearish close now without a tail on it. Yeah, because we can see that we're getting bullish tails off of this area. See, this is where price was selling, and now there's bullish tails coming off of this. See, and there was the bullish reaction there. So we'll have to see. It's in the hands of the gods, to be honest with you now. It could go either way. But this is it. I mean, to win trades at times, you've got to be prepared to take the loss. Because I could exit this trade now and take a 5 pip loss, and price then continues going higher, and I'll congratulate myself on getting out early. But if price does turn around and starts going lower from here, then I'm going to be kicking myself. So you stick to your original plan. My plan was to go short in around this area, and I'd got, we can see in hindsight, I got sucked in a bit early. See, when I was looking at this, I was looking at that bearish candle pushing out of this bullish candle, and that's and I was anticipating then price coming back into this level, which it's done now. That I got sucked in early down here, which in hindsight you think, well, what an idiot I was to enter a trade there. But like I said, I'm going to stick to my original plan, and because we still haven't broken the, you know, where I was seeing price dropping from. The only thing that will really make me change my plan is if price starts breaking above these levels and we get new, you know, these structure points on the M1 getting broken to the bullish side, then my, you know, breaking up here and holding on the 15-minute, breaking and closing. See here we had the break above the 2700 but no close. If we get a break and a close above these levels, then my whole scenario is going to change from bearish to bullish. So we'll see what plan, what price has in plan as planned. Is there selling at this area? Is there enough selling here to start making new lows? Because now, if price came down here to the 80 level, is it 80? Yeah. Price came down to this 80 level and then started turning around on me again without making new lows here, then I'd be looking at exiting the trade. If, you know, if price can't come down and make new lows from here and starts turning around again, then I'm going to start rethinking. You know, if price came down to the 80 area and then turned around, I'd be exiting at break even. But the whole of my town this morning is ground to a halt, because at 7:30 we had I think it was about half an inch to an inch of hail and snow, and the whole town is ground to a halt. We can't go anywhere. So I mean, that's why I'm sat here now trading, because I'm working about 20 miles from here, and getting them, there's a lot of hills involved that it's not worth taking the risk. Because this is the thing with this country, you know, we don't prepare for you know, for snow. You know, it's not worth changing your tyres every year to have snow tyres. So we, you know, we don't expect it, so we don't prepare for it. Come on, then, I want to see some. I want to see these bears kicking in again. I don't like this level holding price. In an ideal world, we'll see price being held there, and a sudden spurt of selling will happen. But the only way you can really learn about price and how it moves and how it develops is to sit and actually watch it on a 1 minute chart or even lower. So what does this look like on a 10-second chart? So you get the same things happen on whatever size chart you use. Like I said, I need to see this holding price now. Another good bearish reaction would be good. But yeah, it needs to get below this area. A good, we need to see it needs price to transition now from where it is down through here, transitions through bearish, and then it will use all of this as for selling, and then the buying will transition into selling. But it's got to we've got to have the bearish transition first. No, I can't. But if if you haven't got the patience to sit and watch price and you find it really boring, because I quite enjoy it. I love watching it and see how it develops. That if you're the sort of trader who doesn't enjoy doing this, then trading lower time frames isn't going to be for you. You're going to need to look at developing a swing trading strategy, because if you're going to trade the lower time frames like I do, you've actually got to enjoy looking at 1 minute charts and actually learning how price develops. Because if you can't do that, there's no point in trading the lower time frames. Because you can see what was happening here is now happening here, and luckily for me, it's at a lower level than what this is. So what I'm hoping for, you see how price from here moved up into this level, found a level of balance at another area over here, balanced out here, and then shot through when all the buying was absorbed at this level. Price fell through. Now price has come up to a level below this level and started doing the same thing, balancing out. That what I'm hoping for is that the buy orders that are here are going to be absorbed, and price will then dive through here. And you see when it happened here, it came down through and broke all these lows and made a new low. Well, that's what I'm hoping to see here now. Like I say, if it doesn't and it shoots up, that gives me, you know, a whole new scenario. Because, you know, I doubt whether there's going to be, I will be posting this video onto YouTube, that I doubt whether there's going to be many of you get to this stage of watching a video of me trading a 1 minute time frame, and I mean, what have I been here now? Well, it's over an hour, I think. No, you know, no one's going to sit and watch what I'm doing on this for an hour. You're going to be bored to death. But, you know, if people do watch it, then maybe, you know, you'll be able to learn something. Because you can see, at the moment, that little bullish candle there is preventing price from going any higher. That little level of 1 minute balance there is stopped price from going any higher. There. That little level there and that little level there is stopping price from going any lower. But which side is going to win out? Is there going to be more selling in this area or more buying? Because price is either going to shoot down and make new lows, or shoot up and make new highs. You can take your bets now. What would you be doing? But you can see, you know, I don't know. I mean, I only learn all this, well, this kind of thing, well, what's happening with that bullish candle, is through observation, just watching price. I mean, this stuff here, I was learning from Chris Laurie, you know, with a volume base, a balance area basically, and then watching price shoot out of that area, and this becomes the origin of, like I keep repeating myself, but then price breaks out and this becomes the origin of the move, and price will return to test the origin of this bearish move, which is exactly what it's done here. You see, and after these bullish candles down, you know, up here somewhere would have been a good place to look at going short. Then my stop would be up here. See, I'd rather be going short up here than where I did. But, you know, it's a probabilities game. You know, I was playing the probability that price was going to drop from here. Price had other ideas, and it might drop from here. How's it looking on a 15-minute? See again what we've got here. See, is this 15-minute bullish candle. Reacting off these highs. Reacting from these highs. See? That's there. See, this is the bullish candle pushing up. I mean, right now, to me, price is looking bearish. I mean, this might be a bullish candle here, but it hasn't made a new high. But it depends. Like I said, this you know, if price is going to go up, you know, if price does end up breaking through these structure points now and go up, this is the origin. This is the whole origin of that bullish move. Right here, where price failed to make a new low. That is the ultimate place to go long. Well, of course, you don't know that down here. But for me at the moment, price is still, there's still more chance of price dropping lower than going higher. So that, you know, that's why I'm staying in this trade. Yeah, so what's happening here then? Because it's these bullish tails I don't like. We have to see. I think I'll stop the video here, because you're not going to want to watch minute by minute price action now. I'll come back later with the result of this trade, and you know, just add it on to the this video. That I'll come back with the result later. Okay, bye for now. Right, quite a lot's happened since the the last, well, I'm just going to join this video onto the previous one, because when we left the last video, I was in this short trade here. Well, that eventually got taken out, so my stop was hit on that trade, because that was what I was half expecting, price to come up into this level of balance and drop from there, and that's exactly what it did. So I eventually got back in short here, and price moved down, made this balance area, and I actually stayed in during the 1:30 red news, the USA red news, because the way I saw price working here, I could see, well, I was anticipating price dropping lower before going higher, which is what it did. It hit my 20 pip take profit. Like I said in that earlier on, I was anticipating price coming down into this level, which was created yesterday and is the 126.50 half number. So I've been looking at price working its way out of here, and the red news brought price down into this level. This is these two blue lines, or an area from over here that I marked out. Price came down to the half number here, reacted out of here, and went back up into this area, come down. I was looking at going in at, I had the 55 level marked out, but then of course I held back from entering right off of this reaction off this level, which is this balanced area here. Waiting for price to go back. It's come back into it again. We had this bullish reaction out, and that's what, well, I was drawn in here on that bullish candle. So again, I might have been drawn in early. Price might come further down into this to find some bullish reaction. That's what it looks like it's doing. See, there was this balanced area was formed, price reacted off of that, came down through it. Now I'd certainly want to see that bearish candle holding. Well, if it doesn't, I'm out. Yeah, this is the 55. This is the level. As price was working its way down here, I had this level all marked out for an entry. I've got to learn this lesson, not to jump the gun. But like when I saw price going away here, I thought price was going to leave me behind. But when I saw price moving out of here, I didn't just jump in anywhere. I was still waiting, around this area. It's like I've said in previous videos, it's not often I get, a perfect entry. And when you've got a 10 pip stop loss, you're working within a tight limit anyway. You've got to time the entry pretty well. So, is price going to start building out of here now? Because all I need to see, there was this balanced area here that formed. All I need to see is price to pop back up into here, and it might well drop off again. Well, we can see, for the most part today, price has been bearish, and I've only been looking to get involved in a long trade once price came back into here. See again, if price worked its way through this level, then the next place I'd be looking to get involved, buying would be down here. As you can see here, I got taken out of my this short trade here at this point, and we can see, I said, if I saw price breaking above these highs and then coming back in and testing this, I would have been considering going long, from up here. But after price took my stop, it never looked like going higher and came back. You can see where price was finding resistance, price broke through that, and it was after price broke through that I went short in there. Yeah, I find these kind of levels interesting, where you get a bearish wick and a bullish wick close together. There was one here yesterday where I failed to, what did I do there? Yeah, I was selling out of here, which was in hindsight I can see what a mistake it was, because this bullish candle here had broken through structure, come back and tested. If I'd been around, I would have gone long in here. Then price continued out, and you see how it was using this level. There was a lot of buying around here, and instead of looking to see, I saw this bearish engulfing. I'm sure I've said all this before. I saw this bearish engulfing and went short after it, and of course price just turned around and took me straight out. And it was too late in the day, really. This was 6:15 by the time UK time that I'd got into this trade, that it was far too late in the day. Because I think I mentioned, what was it? I've probably said all of this. It was that yesterday, Wednesday? Yeah, that's the short trade I got involved with. That I think I said I was looking for price to come back into here to go long, and it never came back there. And of course, ultimately that would have just been a winning trade if I just taken the trade out of here. But you can see I was too intent on seeing a short trade. I mean, it's obvious in hindsight. just flip out, you know, instead of going short, go long. It's obvious. But for it to be obvious, you have to have the right reference. And you see, there was the bearish wick, there was the bullish wick. You cover those. And you can see how price was holding all the way through here. It was just that engulfing, bearish engulfing, that drew me into the short. There, you can see there's the two wicks again. Need to see price building more out of here, because that's the irony of it. I mean, my like I said, I had my entry all, I had this already set on the 55 level to enter. That was when price was returning here. I had it there. I thought at 55 if price had come back to 55, I think I would have entered even without the price action. But I mean, this is what I need, is if I can have a day and dedicate to trading and not having to do the day work, my focus is far better, because I mean, you know, that trade that I took yesterday, you know, the short trade that I took in here yesterday, I mean, it's, you know, it's after I've been working all day. It's a stupid entry. I mean, that was the trade of the day yesterday, and well, and this one, and that. After this reaction, price comes back, tests it, engulfing, and God, that's a lovely setup right there. When you can just sit down and you know, relax into the, you just get into the flow of price. You can see it developing in front of you. Now, it'd be nice if price just continues up from here and doesn't come back. And it might. It would be nice to see price not just come back and fill this in and not bother with all this down here. Because a lot of this now has been, you know, it's been mitigated. You know, you've had all this price action around this level, that I hope now price doesn't have to come back in here again. And you see, this was the 130 red news. We can see price as of yet hasn't been back into this candle to mitigate it. See, this just fell short of the lows here, so you know, that's what I'm anticipating, is price coming back at least into this candle. And we've got the 80 number there as well. You see, it's surprising how often you can get to trade. This is the half number, You know, this is all around the whole number up here. It's this trade. It'd be nice just to get a fast trade now, you know, just get it going straight to my target without messing around. But you know, you can soon see when price is intending to make a move. I had this zone here already marked out. We've got the half number. We had price come right back into the 50, look, and responded, broke structure, made a new 1 minute high there. Price then comes back and, you know, doesn't even get back into here. It doesn't even attempt to make a new low down here. Just comes back into this, because this line, well, all these lines I had drawn out as price was moving out here. I was drawing these lines in and waiting for price to come back and react. That, you know, once you see that, you know, I got in a little bit early here, but you can see how price reacts. You can soon see, you know, when you've got your direction correct. So now, after that candle, we'll probably see price coming back, filling this in. Or it could get held by these highs. See, what's this? Yeah, 70. You see, that's where price reacted and dropped off. Now price has gone through it, and we're reacting the other way. Price was going down, now price is going up. Now you'd expect price to react off of this, and now could get price coming back into here and reacting off of this and getting the final push up, hopefully. Yeah, I need to see price reacting again now. One final push. Now, if I'm right, you see how price was going down from there. What came up, turned over and went down. Now it's come up through it, and I'm hoping we get the opposite reaction now, and price has a bullish reaction off the 70. Because right now we're around 75-80 area. You can see now, you see all this balance in here. Now you see price has got to work through all of this. See how price is reacting. That's just this balanced area here is what price is reacting from. So now I've got to hope that there's more bullish orders, more of a bullish reaction around the 70 than a bearish reaction around the 80, you know, with this. See, price, you know, once price hits a level of selling, it's got to drop back further to pick up more buying, to get the momentum it needs to find a final push. And then price, you know, might get, I don't know, you know, what will happen from here? You can see now, you know, things are starting to switch around to bullish price action coming out of here. That ultimately, you know, the 127 is going to be the target, and it's whether, you know, there's enough buying being picked up from down here, and you know, all this selling here has been mitigated, and this is all exhausted now. It will give price more of a clear run at the 127. You know, and we as, you know, retail traders, we don't know that. You know, it's the, if you've got access, you know, to where all the orders are sitting, then you know you can work all that out. Come on. Be nice just to get a bullish reaction there. You see, that's, if, like I said, price might have to drop back further to pick up even more buying. You know, price might have to come back into this box, into here. You can see it's still selling there. But you can see the bearish wicks here. What we need now is you know, a bullish candle to go up and close, and not leave any wicks behind. Because once, you know, we can get a full close above here, this becomes the next level of buying. So where it was selling will transition into buying, or yeah, where it was selling will then transition into buying. So now if price has to fall back again, it'll start buying from here. Come on then, one final push up to 2680. What do I need? I need 79.2. Come on then, one final push. Come on. There. That's 20 pips. So what have I done today? I had a winning trade there, a winning short there, a losing short there, a winning short there from there down, and a winning long trade from there up. So I think I'll call it a day there, and you know, you can see the sort of trades you can build up, you know, just by watching price. And you know, it's basically just following price. I mean, you know, if price is going down, look to sell. When price starts going up, look to buy. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you again. Okay, bye.